Why, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the solarium. You may be wondering, Mara, why don't you look like a hobo today? That's none of your business. But also, because I want to make a pie today. And that may not seem like it makes any sense or has any correlation, but it does because, alas, I drank too much dumb juice. And when I was at work, and I work inside of a grocery store, the cafe I work at is inside of a grocery store, I forgot to pick up pie tins. I have all the ingredients except for freaking tins. So, today, I shall be venturing into the dangerous unknown of outside. Will I catch corona? Probably not. I hope not. I better not. I hope not. Anyways, I will be venturing to the nearby Whole Foods in hopes that I may find a pie tin, and if I don't, I'm sure I could probably find something in here to use, but that's boring, and I want to go outside. So, I must suit up for my brief and perilous adventure. So let's go. Now, we are currently in my kitchen, and got my jacket on, and I've also got this. Now, this is not a medical mask, it's just like a cute like fashion face mask that I bought at Milwaukee. Now I kind of use it to avoid touching my face because that's like the #1 way people say it spreads, so that I can't touch my face because I do that a lot as a nervous tick. So let's head outside. It's just kind of depressing, like it's so dead over here. Like the Collectivo's closed, Urban's closed, everything's closed. It's very windy. It's just so sad. I wasn't able to find a pie tin, but I did find this like special pie thing. And I picked up some mango preserves because I like mango. And we're back. I'm safe and sound. My hair's a little messed up from the wind, but that's okay. So I got my pie thing. They didn't have any like disposable tins, but I guess that's fine because I'm probably going to be making a lot of pies from now on because I have nothing else to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this real quick and then we can get started. Alright, so we've got our mixing bowl right here. It's a very cute color. And we've got our spoon, you know, hit your kids with. Just kidding. For legal reasons, that is a joke. And we've got this Betty Crocker pie crust right here. So tells me that I need the 1 pouch of mix, which will be in here, and then 1/3 a cup of cold water. Okay, I changed the camera angle because my phone was dying and the only outlet is over here. So we're gonna keep stirring. It's still pretty like crumbly. I'm following the directions, so who knows. Let me go wash my hands so that I can do this by hand. Okay, so now that my hands are clean, I'm just gonna like go in here and mush it up with my hands because the spoon's not doing it. So let me just, yeah, that's cooking. Yeah, it just needed to be mushed up. It still feels a little dry, but I'm following the instructions, so I think I'll be fine. Let's get this spoon out of here. Okay, so we just mush it up like this. I'm doing it. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. I'm not going crazy. I'm totally not going crazy if I'm being isolated. And it's only the first weekend, and we're quarantined for a month. Anyway, back to the pie. Once I'm done fooling around with this, I can get my rolling pin and cutting board and roll them out. Alright, so now we have this big lump. I think I've got most of it out of the bowl. So let me get my cutting board and rolling pin. Alright, so I switched camera angles once more to, you know, let you see the process. So I've got my thingy, my peach filling, and I've got my rolling pin. You know, my weapon of choice if somebody tries to break into this house during this pandemic. You're not gonna steal from here. Anyways, so it said, because this is a 2-crust pie, to split the thingy in half. Alright, so I'm gonna try to make this as even as possible. Alright, that looks pretty even. Lay it out and start rolling. I should have floured this first. I'm a fool. I'm gonna do that first. So you got your flour and you do a little spricka, and smooth it out so it doesn't stick to the board. Because if you're a fool like me, you're gonna forget. So you should probably do that. Now we can roll it out. So let me just, let's ignore that. Alright. And we flip. Ooh, this is tearing apart. Yeah, that's not looking too hot, so let's try that again. Keeps ripping. Let's just stick that back together and pretend like nothing is wrong. That might do it. Okay. Please, 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 please. It's so uneven, and hope that works. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to go insane. That is passable. I mean, like, even if it's not perfect, it's still gonna taste good. So, that's good enough for me. So, let me wipe my hands off. Aside from that, all right, we're just gonna take our peach filling. We're just gonna dump it in here. Come on, there we go. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna take a spoon, scrape out all the peachy goodness that we can. See, there's always a lot left in the can. All right, you can kind of shake this to even it out. Kind of smooth that out. So we have a nice little, right there, yeah. All right, we set this aside, and now we do the top crust. Smack it a little, and let me just, all right, okay. Pour this boy over here, and this looks like it'll work. Okay. Oh, okay, so we do a little of this to kind of cover up the, you always got to pinch the edges or else it's not pie. It's just a large pastry. I like trim the excess real quick because that's not cute and my pie has to be cute. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty ugly looking right now, but you know, that's fine. It's the process. It's part of the process. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna take a fork and we're gonna like do a little like this just to make sure the edges are sealed. Right, she looking pretty cute, and then we're gonna cut some little air vents in the center. Now that that's done, we're ready to bake. So now we are ready to bake our wonderful pie. So, gotta heat the oven to 475, so let's go. So while our pie is waiting to be baked and it's preheating, let's make some coffee. So, because my beloved Collectivo is closed, all of them, I have to make my coffee at home. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make what I call the poor man's mocha, passed down through generations, that when I was a wee little coffee addict, the ripe age of 10 probably, my mom taught me how to make. So it's basically you take hot chocolate mix and any cheap coffee of your choice. We have a Keurig now, but we used to do it with pot coffee. Oh, I've got flour on my face. Anyways, you take your coffee and your mug, and what you're gonna do, get that packet open. And just dump it at the bottom of your cup. Now you're gonna take your Keurig, all right? And then you're just gonna flip it open and insert your cup. I need to add some water, so I'll do that in a second. All right, once you actually have water. All right, so once your Keurig stops being a temperamental little whore, you're gonna wanna make sure you have your stuff. Get a fresh thing of coffee because it ruined the last one. Get a little fancy, so I'm gonna add some of this French vanilla cappuccino stuff that I bought. This stuff apparently also adds more caffeine, so that's always a bonus for me. Always add just a little bit of milk, just for that creaminess, that classic Wisconsin lactose. And I use whole milk because I'm not weak. I am so strong because I drink whole milk. So now the oven is done preheating, so we can finally put our pie in the oven. This in for, let's do a timer, 45 minutes. Right, so now we wait. The oven beeps, that must mean our pie is ready. It's looking, it's overflowing a little bit. But it's looking pretty good, so I guess I'll take it out of the oven. All right, and there we have it. It is a little, I didn't quite cinch the edges quite right, but I mean, it smells good. It looks pretty okay. I mean, like, at the end of the day, all that matters is that it tastes good. So I'm gonna let this cool off and then we can do a taste test. Okay, so now that we have our very messy slice of pie, let's sit down and try it. Back in the solarium, I've got my nice little slice of pie and we're gonna try it. Let's get a good, it's still like, it's like piping hot, like it's still like steaming. I don't know if you can see it, but let's give it a little. It's good. Well, of course it is. I made it, but like, I know my cooking's good, but like, I had my doubts about the crust because it didn't work out quite right last time, but it's good. So, that concludes today's video. For more pandemic content and cooking and whatever else I decide to do, please, if you have the spare time, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a like, maybe follow me on my other social media. You don't have to. I'm not making you do anything. I'm just asking politely. So yeah, y'all have a good one, and I'm gonna finish this pie.